I find it fascinating that it can safely be assumed there are people in this world who trust Facebook enough to wear something that they made over their eyes. Then again, I guess there is kind of a perverse irony in that, right? Facebook, literally one of the most evil and most treacherous companies on the planet, has announced new smart glasses. Where others have failed in this industry, Facebook hopes to succeed. And they have partnered with Ray-Ban in order to deliver a product that looks almost reasonable, like more like conventional glasses than any other product we've seen. Called Ray-Ban Stories, these glasses are available with prescriptions and feature Bluetooth for audio capture and playback, as well as a camera, an indicator light, and a touchpad. As if Facebook already hasn't intruded far enough into our daily lives, now they want access to what we're seeing and hearing all the time as well. Thankfully, these glasses don't have any kind of heads-up display like Google Glass did. I feel like this is a good thing though, because Facebook really does control far too much of what people see in the day. And honestly, I feel like Facebook's ambitions with Ray-Ban Stories and with Oculus are even more dystopian than it seems at face value. And technology like this, especially when it comes from Facebook, should be entirely mistrusted. The fact of the matter is, Facebook wants to control everything we see. Zuckerberg understands the simple fact that people are not convinced by facts or statistics, but instead they're manipulated and controlled by their emotions. The connections you're offered, the memes you're shown, the way the timeline is curated, showing you a birth announcement followed by a plea from your college roommate's ex-girlfriend begging for donations to fund her mother's surgery, followed by a perfectly tailored ad based on your current emotional state and the surveillance they've conducted on you using your phone and the websites and apps you've recently used. Facebook employs a legion of psychologists to understand what each byte of user engagement means and how they can maximize the addictive nature of their particular brand of doom scrolling. Have you ever been doing something and had a message come through on Facebook Messenger, and then half an hour later you realize you've been mindlessly scrolling through the Facebook timeline? Yeah, Facebook has weaponized the algorithm, and their target is you specifically. It's about harnessing big data and mass surveillance in order to control individuals, what you see, how you feel, and consequently, what you think. Why has Facebook been so reluctant to put an end to disinformation on their platform? It has nothing to do with freedom of speech, even if that is how they spin it. What it really is about is that whichever camp you fall into, for or against the disinformation in question, such content causes an extreme emotional response, and consequently, it is exceptionally effective at controlling you. Think about it for a moment. In the last 5 or 6 years, have you lost friends to extremist points of view, political ideologies, violent rhetoric, or exclusionary extremist lifestyles? Facebook has been proffering these extremist points of view and trying to manipulate people and exert their control over end users. And it's not just disinformation. It's the memes that you're seeing and the extremist viewpoints that are parroted using the share button. That's why it's so concerning to me, the fact that Facebook lately has been obsessed with technology that literally covers the eyes of their users, controlling exactly what we see and when. Whether it's blatant tech like Oculus or the first step in getting the public accustomed to augmented reality with these Ray-Ban glasses. It shows exactly where Facebook's ambitions lie. They want to control what you see 24/7, 365. I think it's inarguable that Zuckerberg's goal is nothing less than mass thought control. No matter what side of the political spectrum you proselytize for, no matter the school you went to, what you do for a living, where you live, the color of your skin, or what church you attend, we should all be able to agree on at least this much. Facebook's ambitions are patently evil and should not be allowed to continue.